I'm Sandra Murphy. I'm a gastric bypass patient. I have lost 227 pounds. I'm 58 years old. I've been married for 37 years. I have a 34-year-old son who still lives at home, but we're happy about that. So we love to camp. We have a little dog. We love to walk. I was not able to do that for a long time. My knees had gotten so bad I was in a wheelchair every time I left the house. This surgery has saved my life and gave me a life worth living. I've been heavy all my life. I was always the little chubby kid. I went on my first diet when I was 12 years old and have been dieting my whole life ever since. Some would work, I would lose, and as soon as I'd get distracted, I'd start gaining again. This is the first thing that's ever worked for me that's got the weight off and kept it off. It's 15 months and I'm still losing. I'm losing slower, but still losing. It does do better in the summer when I can get out and walk. But I've always had a weight problem, always. I've tried every diet on the market. The liquid diets, the Slim Fast, you know, do nothing but drink. Eventually you're going to start eating and of course you pick up the weight again. Tried starving, of course. I think everybody goes through that. You just eventually go back to eating. You never feel full. You never feel satisfied because you're giving up everything. With this you can have just about anything you want. You just have small amounts. So you do feel satisfied. You don't crave all the foods. Even if you want junk food, you can have that, but just little amounts. You don't do it all the time, of course, but you do feel more satisfied. Actually, I went to a consultation with my niece. She went to see Dr. Shina for the group therapy, and this is what I need. This is what I have to have. My health had deteriorated so bad. I was diabetic, I had sleep apnea, I had high blood pressure. My knees, I had arthritis so bad in my knees that I couldn't walk. I was in a wheelchair every time I left the house. I had the Roux-en-Y procedure, which I had the open surgery. I was too heavy and too short to have the lap band. So I'm cut from here to here. It was a major surgery. What they do is they cut your stomach and they move the larger portion of it to, I'm not sure exactly where, I think the large intestine, and they keep it alive in case anything happens. You can have this reversed, but they make you a small pouch, and that's what you're filling up your stomach, which is only 2 ounces. So you feel, you eat 2 ounces of food and you're full. It's amazing. We went through a group session first where he explains the surgery, what's going to happen to you, the long-term process of eating, and the whole surgery procedure. And then you have a one-on-one consultation where he weighs and measures and checks everything and goes over your health background to see if you're eligible for the surgery and which type of surgery you can have. And they helped me through every step of the way. Dr. Shina's office was just wonderful about setting up appointments and getting someone to see me who would take my insurance. They were just wonderful through that process. The procedure itself was hard. I'd never had a surgery. I'd never been through that, didn't know what to expect. And Dr. Shina helped me through that and, went through every step of the procedure, tried to inform me what I would be facing. But it was worth it. I can't tell you how much it was worth it. Recovery was, the first 2 weeks was very hard. A lot of soreness. Thank God I had my husband to take care of me. He was wonderful. He was a wonderful nurse. They do send visiting nurses to the house to give me, I had to have blood thinners every day, give me my shots and get me up and going. They were there for the first month, I believe. And then they also sent physical therapists in to get me back on my feet, get me walking, doing exercises. And it was rough the first 2 weeks, but after that, I mean, I was driving and back better already than I was before the surgery. It's just totally changed my life, given me my life back. We're camping again. I haven't been able to camp for 3 years because I couldn't get up the steps to the camper. Get out and walk, which I haven't been able to do. I shop walking instead of riding the little carts. It's just given me my life back and made it worth living. I was where I didn't want to get out of bed in the morning because I hurt so bad. I'm off my sugar diabetes medicine. I'm off my high blood pressure medicine. I only take 1 pill a day for my arthritis. It's just given me my life back.